All right, y'all, to all the YouTube and audio fans, we are Unhinged and Unfiltered. I am one of the three amazing hosts, KJ Majority.
Wait, did we just get called hoes?
Host.
Okay. My bad, y'all.
Mom, I'm on TV. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to your girl. It's Sakura Soju. I just go by Soju. What up, y'all?
You want to piss her off? Call her Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Mm-hmm.
don't do that. Do not do
Please don't
that,
do
y'all.
that. You don't want her wrath. She's
Mm-mm.
scary for real.
I was about to say timed out. Everybody's banned for calling me Sakura.
That's crazy.
That is wild. But I can't speak.
Was that English?
Uh,
Rada rada.
Rada.
What's up, y'all? My name is Tina, aka Marty. Whatever you would like to call me. Whatever
Yeah.
Just
floats
not
your boat.
Martina because she feels like she's being
Please,
punished.
yes, do not call me by my actual name.
That's the same thing with me, bro. Like when people come with my first name, like besides like my friends from my hometown and my family, when they come with my first name, I feel like you pretty much just said fuck you. And you want to fight? Like why you calling me my goddamn government for? Like what's wrong with you? But can we all agree that Schnitzel was black? That was a
Schnitzel was
nigga.
black
That was a
She was
nigga.
black. Yeah.
Like
because Chowder could be doing something off the wall, and Schnitzel like Rada.
and that and I knew what
That's
that
code
was. That was
for
nigga. He was like
really, nigga.
nigga. Nigga. All right. So it is my turn to pick the discussion topic today. And the discussion topic today is, ladies, I want to know how you feel about this. If you're on a break and your partner fucks someone else, is it cheating?
I don't know if you're gonna have a different opinion than me, Tina.
hmm
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of have mixed feelings. Like, I feel like past me probably would have said yes, but like, if we're on a break, like, technically we're not together, so
See, I feel like breaks need specific rules though before you enforce the break.
yes.
Because I don't want you feeling like I betrayed your trust when we didn't discuss these rules and boundaries before going on said break. Because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hold you. I have done it. I was on break for a month while my college boyfriend went to Germany. Because for one, he lied to me. He told me that he was only going to go for 2 weeks. He was gone a month.
Damn.
For another, he didn't tell me he was going to be gone for a month until like the week that he was leaving. Yeah. And he said that he wasn't really going to be able to talk to me that entire time he was gone. I'm like, okay, can you promise me to like at least not get drunk? And he's like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, the drinking age over there is 18. I'm drinking. And I'm like, okay, but that doesn't mean you get drunk, fam. Like, you could drink alcohol and not get drunk. I do it all the time, but that's because I don't like being drunk.
It's not a fun time.
Oh, I
I
love
like
it.
being.
I
See, I
love
like
it.
It
being.
depends, but it's still not a fun time.
Oh, I love it.
I
'cause
like
I'm getting
being
hangovers.
toasty. See, I didn't get hangovers until I hit 26, and then after 26, I fucking started getting hangovers.
Wait, hold on.
KJ, you are 26.
I am 26. Listen, I was like, I'm 27, and I still don't get hangovers. No, nigga, you 26. I don't know why. 26 just don't register in my brain. Like when I was 25, I'm 25. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, I'm just skipping 26 and going straight to 27, which isn't a good thing because I feel like I don't
Honest-
want to skip. You know, like I feel like I should be enjoying the little bit of youth I got left. You know, back already starting to hurt. My balls haven't like they got the old man balls. Old man balls be touching their ankles. My balls are still where they supposed to be. But
What
like,
are we
That's
talking
good
about
to
for real?
know.
What?
oh y'all know about this? Listen, man, listen, yeah. The older you get, the lower your balls fall. It's like your titties.
Um,
Like the older y'all get, your titties fall. For us, it's our balls. Same
All
shit.
right.
bro. All I'm gonna say is that I'll have a lot, so it's not gonna fall that much. That's all
Mm,
I'm saying.
mm-hmm. Me too. I feel you. But if that's the case, someone I don't know.
Mm.
I need to tell him. I need to tell my man to tape his shit up. I don't know. That's
Nah, see what they do is right because it's so low. They like don't nut as long. You know what I'm saying? Like they take them longer to nut, so they flip it over their shoulder. To keep the
No.
circulation. Because if they fucking right, it's gonna be rubbing on the bed. You get bed burn. You fucking on if you like standing up and fucking your balls hitting the floor. If you got a rug, that's carpet burn right there. You know what I'm saying? People
Man.
wondering why like you walking weird. You can't be like, oh, I burned my balls on the floor. That sounds crazy. So they throw it over their shoulder, right? But the circulation bad when you do that. So take them a little while to nut. So like they hold it like this sometimes. When they feel like, all right, you done? You done now? Okay. They put it down and they get like 3 strokes in and they nut.
oh my god.
No, ma'am. No.
With the carpet, do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to the floor?
Bro,
Bro.
Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow?
listen, ever since we hit puberty, it's just been gradually getting lower and lower. I just can't wait for like they hit like my calves. You feel me? Because I'm gonna make my calves clap with my balls. It's gonna be it's just gonna be like clap 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 clap.
KJ.
The only bad
We
thing is
got
I can't wear hoochie daddy shorts no more. That's the only bad thing. But I feel like at that age, I wouldn't want to wear hoochie daddy shorts anymore. Unless I'm a Gucci daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like a grand hoochie daddy.
Oh.
That's my goal in life to be a grand hoochie daddy.
see, mine was to be a MILF and we did it, fam. We're out.
Nah, I gotta be a Jadilf.
Mm,
Jadil.
Yeah, or a
I'm-
Gilf.
I was about to say a GILF is universal, bro. A GILF is
But if
universal.
if I s- if you say, "Oh, I just smashed a Gilf," people thinking you hit a grandmama. No one's thinking about
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
grandpappy.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Um.
Uh, we got so off topic very quickly.
Yes.
Oh, we did. That
We
was y'all fault because y'all want to talk about fucking Dragon Balls and shit. Shout out to my boy Goku.
Bro. Bro.
Nah, look, all I'm saying is if we're going on a break, we need specific rules. And I told him that I'm like, if I ain't gonna be able to hear from you for a whole month, you best believe I'm not waiting by the phone.
You better than me, bro. Cause like if I love my girlfriend, but in high school, if she were to go to a whole other country, I'm barely hearing from her. She's drinking. Yeah, we single until she come back.
I mean, that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, cause
Uh,
listen. Um, I think I'm in the minority here, but I'm not a believer of like. Well, let me not say that. I don't think me personally I could do a long distance relationship, right? But
Me
like
either.
mhm,
if you gone for like a month to 3 months, right? And we set up clear boundaries and you're communicating with me on the regular, I'm okay. I'm all right.
mhm.
Send me a titty pic every once in a while. I'm cool. You feel me?
Mhm.
But like no communication, you out there drinking and party. Yeah, when you come back, I'll think about if we together or not. But we
I
we
mean,
single now though.
on the real, we took a break. It was just like I don't feel like worrying about you for a whole motherfucking month. Worrying
Yeah.
about if you're good, what you're doing, waiting on the phone, driving myself crazy. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm going out with my friends and I'm partying.
As
And
you
that's what
should.
that's what the fuck I did. I got dick in. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't actually sleep with anybody during that month. I did everything else. But did not like have the sex.
The intercourse.
He was out there sucking dick, Soju. Just say that. Just say that. Don't be talking about some damn I did everything else. She was out there sucking dick, eating ass.
Eating ass.
Not the eating ass.
I was like 18. I didn't
Damn,
know
you was
that.
eating ass at 18. That's
Oh
crazy.
my
That
god.
that's wild, bro. That's wild.
It was also like 2013. You feel me? Like eating ass was new on the scene, bro. There was
Nah,
only
eating
one
ass. They been
girl.
eating ass since the 80s, bro. You ain't
I
low. They been eating booty since the 80s,
I, on-
dog.
I only had like 2 black friends back then, KJ.
Bro,
White girls weren't eating ass.
eating ass is international. White white people eat ass, Latinx people eat ass, brown people eat ass, Asian people love them some ass. Niggas eat
Oh.
ass, bro. I'm pretty sure aliens eat ass. Hopefully it's not like literally, but yeah.
Mm, but like I wasn't fucking with it. Um he came back. I'm not gonna hold you. It felt like putting a bird back in the cage. I broke up with him like 2 weeks after he came back.
2 weeks. You still better than me. It would have been like immediate, like, hey dog, welcome back. We're done. All right, see you later.
I felt bad for one, because like we had been together for like 3 years, and
Mm,
and
your little high school
then
sweetheart.
like um and then he went to Germany, but like I feel like it was fuck him being like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you. I ain't promise you shit. I'm drinking, and I'm drinking to get drunk, fam. And on top of that, he told me that he was like going over there because it was part of his like German class, because that's what he was taking like during his his freshman year of college. He
He was a year
was
older
he
than
was
you?
taking he was a year younger than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was ready when this all happened. Like I already finished um pharmacy school, and I had just started working my first pharmacy job.
Mhm.
And but I was only working part-time, and I was also working part-time at a restaurant. So I really only talked to him like when I would be driving between jobs. Like I would call him on the phone, and I would text him when I could, but like I was busy. Like
Mhm.
I was taking college classes, I was going to my first job, I was going to my second job to finish my associates. But he said he was going over there to like meet his German pen pal, because that was part of his class. Like they had to like find a pen pal. They only spoke to each other in German in the letters. Like, and after a little while, he ended up talking with his German pen pal more than me. And I later found out that the pen pal was a woman the entire time, and she
Oh.
was our age,
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
and he was being hosted by her while he was in Germany.
Mm.
So I found that out after he came back, and I was like,
He was hitting that pen pal coup.
he swore to me up and down that he didn't do nothing with her.
Mm, it could be
I'm not
true.
gonna. I mean, I am inclined to believe him, because this was the same like boyfriend that cried all the time.
I was gonna ask that, but I
Mm.
wasn't sure if you said that on the podcast or like in private. So I was like,
And no,
I was
I
doing
said
the
that on the
math.
podcast. Yeah, I did. I did that. I said that on the podcast. He was the same one that cried all the time. I feel like if he did like do something, even though I told him that he was allowed to do something, I feel like he would have cried his little eyes out to the point where that bitch would have kicked him out of her German house.
Like you gotta go, sir. I signed up for some dick and some fun, not fucking cum and tears, bro.
But yeah, like it's whatever. I don't regret anything with it, because honestly, being without him for that month was like freeing for me.
Mhm.
And I had friends that told me that it was like it's like you flourished without him there, and then when he came back from Germany, it's like you saw how defeated you were,
Mm.
and it's like, okay, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. I guess just to bring it back to the topic for like a hot sec. I agree with y'all. I feel like if you didn't set any rules or anything, the way how I look at it as is like we're separating to see if like single life is for us. And if one of us is like, yeah, then the relationship's over. You know what I'm saying? Unless like you're saying, oh, hey, I just need like space right now. Let's go on a little breaky break, but we can't do X, Y, and Z. We're still together. We're just space, right? That's different, right? Like if you say like, oh, we can't sleep with other people, and your partner agrees to it, and then like 2 days later they over there getting their back blown out or blowing some bitches back out, yeah, they cheating.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like a lot of people, I think like, and similar to what Tina said, um, I think a lot of people when we were younger would just say, "Oh, we're going on a break," and then like not set down any rules and expectations. So one person is expecting this, and someone else is expecting something else, and then like they feel like it's not cheating because like, oh, we're pretty much not together. You know, like we're still vibing out or whatever, but we're not together, so I'm allowed to do my thing. And you're like, no, 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 we are together. We just need space to figure out what our issue is or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but
And
yeah.
that's I was about to say, it's like, and that's like how a friend of mine went on break with his like girlfriend of like 8 years. They were together for 8 years, but like she ended up dropping out of college because she no longer or changing her what is
Major.
it called?
Ma-
Major, yes. Changing her major and then like changing it again, and then she's like really conflicted about what to do with her life. And she's like, I don't want to be a housewife, but I don't know what to do. And they've been together for like 8 years, and they were talking about getting married, you know.
mhm.
Mhm.
And she's like, I don't want to be a housewife. I want to finish my degree and, you know, actually have a career. And he's like, okay, but like, how are we going to do that? And she's like, I want to take a break so I could focus on me and figure out what I want to do with my future.
Mhm.
But like, they weren't, going to see other people. She just needed the space, like space to figure out like what she wanted to do, like with her life. And that's like, that's totally valid too.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they end up back together or they went?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. They
Um.
s- they the break ended up going on for like way too long. I'm going to be honest. And then
Mm.
after like 6 months, she like
Yeah.
changed it to where like they could see other people, and it's like y'all should just break up. Like being
Mhm.
on break for
Yeah.
6 months is way too damn long.
I think the sweet spot is like a month to 2 months. Like I feel
Yeah.
like anything more than that, you get used to just being you. Even if like you're not
Mhm.
doing anything romantically, physically, emotionally, whatever, but like you're just so used to like, just doing your own thing, you know?
Yeah.
Now obviously it varies on like why I went on a break, how long y'all were together before that, and stuff like that. But before we move on to like the Reddit post, do you two like believe in breaks? Like, do you think like they're a valid, um, I guess, resource or method to like resolve an issue?
I
Mm.
think it's funny that you asked that. Raina
Reina,
basically just
yeah.
asked the same question in chat.
Oh shit! Shout out to Raina.
And
But
basically what he said is, like, how I feel.
yeah. I
For those of y'all who are listening, Raina said, "Let's be real though. When you go on a break, how often are they actually getting back together? I don't think I've ever seen anyone go on a break and go back. There's a reason you went on a break."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, after going on a break myself, KJ, I think you're the only person that I know that's gone on a break and gotten back together.
Yeah. So like, not to, because it's a lot.
Mm.
Not to air out our dirty laundry, but yeah, me and my girl, we went on a break like right after we graduated college. And it felt like forever, but it was only like 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Aw, that's super short too.
But like when you're with someone for so long, because at that point we were like, I want to say 7, 8 years deep, you know.
Mhm.
And like we went to the same high school together, college. And like during the summer we were like kind of living with each other because we lived on campus. Um, so it was rough. It was really, really rough because like there were just so many things going on in my head. Like, I had just started getting close with her family. My mom had finally like stopped calling her my little friend, and now this is like my girlfriend. My mom refused.
Mhm.
And I get it's because I'm her youngest, but, like, my mom would not, like, acknowledge I had a girlfriend. It was always just like, "Oh, how's your friend doing?" Like, she wouldn't even say her name. Like, it really wasn't until, like, literally, I was leaving college, and she was like, "Oh, how's Tiara?" And then, like, she didn't start saying, like, "Oh, this is Tiara, KJ's girlfriend," until I wanna say the pandemic, which was pretty close after I graduated because I graduated in 2019. Um, but, like, yeah. Anyway, so there was, like, a lot of stuff going in our heads. I'm not gonna, like, explain why we went on a break because it's very layered
Personal.
and
Mhm.
personal and yeah, bro. Let me tell you something, let me tell you something. There's a song by Umi called, "Remember Me," and pretty much it's, like, about, how you had made all these plans with your ex, and now, like, y'all are broken up, and you just hope that they remember you and remember you fondly. I was driving to my house from work, and I listened to the song hundreds, thousands of times, nothing. Mm,
Had a different meaning that time.
I'm driving in the car, it come on, I was like, "Mhm, mhm."
Yeah.
I had to pull over, bro. I was ugly crying on the side of the road, like, hyperventilating and everything. Anyway, um, pretty much, like, the reason why we got together was, 1, it was hurting both of us. It was like, the break was just very confusing for a myriad of reasons,
Mhm.
and, the issue that I'm not gonna lie, like, the issue I was the one who, how do I say this? I was the one who felt some kind of way about something. And we had a talk and, like, a heart to heart, and, pretty much I was just like, "Listen, if, like, this doesn't change, we're gonna be back to where we were, like, we're gonna be back to this in, like, a couple months." So, we talked, we had a very, very, very long conversation. Um, and she promised to work on it and to not do it. And there was some things that she wanted me to do too that I did. And yeah, we put in the work, and that's where we are now. Um, that's the one thing I'll say is I think, like, for us, I used to not believe in breaks simply because I felt like people only use breaks as a stopgap between, like, breaking up. Like, they're too scared to, like,
Mhm.
actually break up.
Mhm.
I feel like if you're going on a break simply to, like, figure out your shit and figure out, like, what's going on, and also to see if, like, you're going to be okay without this person, you know? Like, not necessarily like not I don't wanna seem like we're codependent on each other, 'cause that's not what it is, but it's like when you're in a relationship, you know, it's y'all, like, it's us, right? Out when you no longer in a relationship, you gotta think about, like, there's no longer we, it's just me. And
Mhm.
you have to make the decision whether you're okay not having this person in your life in that capacity. Um,
Mm.
and yeah, so we worked on it. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I would say it probably took us like 3 to 5 months after our break until we were like good.
Mhm.
There was some rough patches here and there, and it wasn't anything like it wasn't like the issues we were having before the break came back. It was more so that, like, once you open, like, the door to some of the problems, more stuff came out that needed to be addressed. And, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough, but we did it. We made it work. And I think, like, the both of us knew that we wanted to be together. Like, it wasn't like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm only on this break because I'm too chicken to leave." It was like,
Mhm.
"No, we're having issues, but we wanna like, figure it out." Um, and that was and even though, like, we never really, like, set ground rules as to, like, "Oh, you can't sleep with other people, you can't do this, you can't do that." It was kinda like we both just knew, um, because like I said, like, the whole point of the break was to, like, figure something out, and, like, it's hard to figure shit out if you fucking somebody else.
You ain't figure the only thing you
Not
figuring
wrong.
out is just how somebody else's body working you. So, like
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the TLDR.
I mean, shout out to y'all. Cause like I
Yeah.
said, it's like my friend, like him and his girl made it to 8 years, and then that's when they took that break because I got you.
Thank you.
Damn, never mind. Tina's quicker than me, bro.
Mhm.
Tina's faster than me,
You know
bro.
what's crazy? That's like the same message last time too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's always
they're
yeah.
Yeah,
bots.
yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like they made it to the 8 year mark, but then she was like, kept changing her major, didn't know what she wanted to do, didn't want to be married without having like some kind of career, which is valid,
That is very valid.
and just wanted to figure it out. But then when it hit like 6 months, and it's like maybe we should like start seeing other people, but didn't actually break up, like stayed on a break. I was like, bro, y'all are single.
Yeah,
Like
Mhm.
6 months is just way too damn long.
because that's half the year. Like half
Yeah.
a year of practically being single. You're single. Like
Mhm.
especially if like you didn't have the rule of like you can't sleep with other people. Because I knew a couple, um, who went on a break and they were like, you're single, but I don't just don't be out here making me look stupid because no one else knows we're on a break besides our close friends. So like you can do whatever as long as it doesn't come back to me. And as long as like, if we do decide to be together, you can cut that shit off. And when I tell you that shit was
It sounds like a mess.
messy, bro,
Yes.
when they came to me and told me this, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why don't
It
y'all just
doesn't.
break up?
Mhm.
Like, break up and then y'all could be a situationship or friends with benefits, whatever. Cause like it all boiled down to was that like they just wanted to continue fucking each other. But like the romantic part was practically dead. And I sat down, I was like, if there's no romance, what's the point? Like
Yeah.
just bump nasties when y'all feel like it and call it a
Mhm.
day. It was
Just
like,
be fuck buddies, bro.
yeah, I felt like it was they felt that they had to be in a relationship in order to have sex with each other. And it's like, nah, you don't. Like if y'all are cool
Nah.
with just doing the do the do. Cause like I know like me personally, and it's kind of funny because like Tara and I make these jokes a lot. Um and I always say like if me and her were to split, like we're not fucking. Like, like there's we're we're done. You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, you breaking me off some dick for at least like 3 years. I said, ma'am,
3 years
Yo,
three
is
3 years is a
crazy.
I
lot.
said, ma'am, 3 years? Like I would hope we done moved on and happy and healthy. But they said, oh no, 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 no. I'm be happy and healthy. I'm gonna just call you on my coochie wet. I'm like, that's toxic. You're toxic. Your future. Your future for real. Like what the fuck?
Man.
That's what I'm
I
doing,
I
y'all.
I mean, you
I
can't
love that
blame her,
you
you feel me? Like
I love that KJ is saying that Tierra said this when also I've heard KJ say the same damn thing.
Okay, but the joke is like the difference is like I'm kidding, right? Like I
She
like ha
dead
ha ha, like he. No, 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 no. She dead ass. Okay, maybe like the whole 3 years. You feel me? But she want me to break her a piece like it's goddamn Kit Kats. Like, bro, she
Give
was.
me a break. That's fucking
Make her pass out in the middle, bro. What do you expect?
Bro,
Period.
that wasn't my fault. You feel me? It just happened. You know, like that wasn't my fault. Listen, I was bored and in college. What you want from me? Leave me alone. You just
bro.
that good. I'm alright, bro. I'm alright. But no, but long story short, y'all, if you're listening to this and you're like in the teach me it's crazy. Um if you're listening to this and you're considering right, I'm trying to be serious, brother. You're making it tough. If you're considering going on a break with your significant other, if you have expectations of like what how to act in a break, make sure you clearly state that.
Yes.
Don't assume
Yes.
shit. Like, and I we didn't make any like clear rules. Like it wasn't like a no, like, oh, like I didn't say anything, she didn't say anything, but we knew. You know what I'm saying? Like we just knew better. Don't take my example as the like rule. We're the exception, not the rule. Cause if Shorty was getting her back blown out, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. Um, but nah, but like yeah, make clear rules, set a time limit, set a time limit. If you feel like you are happier, or better yet, you feel like you maybe not happier, but the problem isn't getting resolved, and you know if you get back together, the problem won't be resolved. If that doesn't happen within like the time limit that you set, just break up. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna be driving home from work, listening to a song you don't listen to a million times, and start crying.
Shit
But
just hit
hey,
different.
hey, bro, there's a Big Sean song. I gotta look it up. There's a Big Sean song, bro. It was new when it came out. It came out during my little break. And when I tell you this nigga had me in tears, bro. And in all honesty, the song really ain't nothing crazy. But at the time, bro, he was spitting single again. Let me tell you something. What old boy was saying during single again hit me heavy. Um, but why y'all twerking in my chat? Hold on. Why is everyone
Listen,
twerking in my chat? Wait a
twerk,
minute.
bro.
Wait a minute.
Let the twerks happen.
All right, y'all throw that ass in the circle. Go ahead. All right, but I think that's it. I think we can
So,
all agree that like if you fuck on a break, it's not cheating. Well, unless you set rules.
mhm.
Yes.
So,
Mhm. S- So, I got I got a juicy Reddit post for y'all. Shout out to Tina cuz she actually found this post.
no, do not make me
Um
fucking twerk, Raina. I am in the middle of a show, sir. I don't have time to twerk. Should turn that shit off.
I was about to say I thought you turned
I
that off
forgot.
actually.
Right.
I forgot.
Sure didn't. Got the squats,
Oh,
the jumping jacks, all of that up here.
okay. Ooh, I got
But
scared because y'all were breaking up for a hot second. I was like, no,
bro,
Discord, don't do this to me again. Don't do this to me again, please.
oh jeez. The So this is from r slash relationship advice. The title of the post is I have discovered something in my partner's phone that shocked me and I don't know how to proceed. Eh, she starts off by saying because in the title also she says I 31 female and my partner 31 male. My long-term boyfriend of 4 years and I have been living together. We are 2 months into living together. I was waiting in the living room for a soccer game to start while he was taking a shower. it's being live streamed from his phone via Chromecast, and the live stream was playing up. So I went on his phone to change it to a different live streaming platform. He has shared his password with me, so I know his code. I unlocked his phone and I saw that he had unread messages. I knew logically I shouldn't have looked, but I had this heavy feeling that something wasn't right, so I opened his messages.
Mm.
Uh, it was there that I saw a very active message convo between him and a name that I'm not familiar with. And I like to believe that I know that everybody in his life. I also saw that this message thread is muted. Based on past experiences, I knew that muted meant what muted meant, and that heavy feeling got worse. So I opened it.
Red
Mm.
flag, red flag.
The
Wee.
messages to each other seemed unusual. And from there, I couldn't stop reading. It's a female coworker of his, and they're texting constantly, talking
Mm.
to each other almost on a daily basis. And the common topic that they talk about is me. Basically, he's venting to her about things that I've done wrong, venting about things that he doesn't like about me, our fights, and things I didn't
Mm,
even know that he was feeling some type of way over and never told me about.
All right, hold on. Before you continue,
insane.
before you
Fucking
continue,
insane.
let me tell you something. I'm so like this is one of the reasons why like I'm so happy I'm dating the person I'm dating. When we first started going out back in high school, we had a rule like, yo, if we got problems, it stays between you and
Mhm.
me. Like,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
like, we like she had well at the time I didn't like her any close friends, but she had close friends who she would go
Mm.
to, and I'm like, all right, that's fine. Even though I don't fuck with them bitches, it is what it is. If I had a problem, I would go to either my boy Ant or my boy Kamal, and I'll be like, hey yo, like da 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 da. But outside of that, like, bro, because we both
Especially a coworker?
Yeah, a
we,
coworker is crazy. A coworker
No.
is crazy.
a
No.
female coworker at that, bro, like
Right.
Mhm.
that's nuts. That's
But
crazy.
I can't imagine. First of all, I know that you shouldn't be going through your significant other's phone. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. It's an invasion of their privacy. But I can never fight somebody when they say, "I just had like a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach." So I read it, and then they like confirmed why that feeling was there. Like I never get mad
Mhm.
about it. Like, yeah, I know you shouldn't be doing this, but there's a
So
reason why you felt that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So funny enough, I learned this in the one psychology class I took in college that sinking feeling that you're feeling is your subconscious because your brain might have like subconsciously picked up on some patterns that is like red flags to you, right? Now
Mhm.
sometimes them red flags are just based off of your insecurities and sometimes they're like legitimate like red flags. Um and Yeah, so you gotta listen to your gut. You just gotta listen to your gut sometimes,
Mhm.
because sometimes you find out that your goddamn, boyfriend, husband,
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
boyfriend is texting his female coworker, all y'all
Is
beef and
talking
drama.
about you.
The
That's
No, because the beef is whatever, but when I find out that he's telling her things that he is mad and upset over from reading the messages that he didn't fucking tell me about, be
Mm,
so
mhm.
fucking for real.
Mhm.
mm,
'Cause
mm.
it's one
Mhm.
thing to talk to somebody, like, regardless of who they are, like, if you talk to your friends, you talk to your mama about an argument that we had, and it's like, "Yeah, I know you're upset, you need to vent, you need to talk to somebody about this." But if I'm finding out that you were upset about something and you never said it one word of it to me,
Mhm.
that's a motherfucking issue.
Yep.
Because why the fuck are you telling somebody else that you're mad at me before telling me that you're mad at me?
Yep.
And, like, I wanna reiterate it,
Y
like, there's nothing wrong with having, like, a person outside of your relationship to go to. That's healthy, right? But, like,
Mhm.
if me and you get into a little tiff, right, I shouldn't have to worry that you're gonna immediately run to whoever. And
Mhm.
especially if it's someone I've never met, I don't know, and they're of the opposite sex, right? Like, I would be so annoyed, and Imma look at her sideways if my girlfriend were texting her male coworker all of our, like, problems, especially if there's problems that I ain't know about.
Mhm.
Like, "Shorty, you really that mad because I left the cap off the damn toothpaste? You coulda told me. I didn't think you
Mhm.
cared for real." Fun fact, that's
It's
actually one
not
of my pet peeves. I cannot stand it. Put the goddamn cap on the goddamn
I can't
toothpaste.
I can't stand it either. That's why I make sure all my toothpaste just has a flip cap. Just close it.
Nah, I
'Cause
use fuck, what do I use? I think I use Crest and they all twist offs.
mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Um anyway, let me go. Here we go. It says one of the things that he ranted to her about was the fact that I couldn't afford to fly interstate with him for his grandmother's funeral, which I really wanted to go to, but the tickets were like
Like
250% more than normal fare, and I couldn't get the time off of work.
yeah,
However,
like, those I'm
that's valid.
sorry. Those
Yeah.
are valid ass reasons.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She said, however, that same week I was ill from the stress of it. So I ended up having a chronic migraine flare up, which left me bedridden. So I took 1 day off of work because my head was exploding. And he complained to her about how shitty it was that I couldn't come to the funeral, but I could take a sick day.
Alright. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I even though I think he's wrong, don't get me wrong, I think he's wrong. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I can kinda see why he's upset, even though it's like if he were my friend, I'm like, bro, as someone I don't suffer from migraines, but I do get them from time to time, bro. It feels like there's explosions
Mm-hmm.
and someone drilling and a million hornets are attacking your brain all at once. You get dizzy, nauseous. Like it's like having a super headache, the flu, and a cold all at once.
Yeah.
Um, so like I always get mad because people just think like a migraine is just like a really bad headache. No, no, it is way
No,
worse.
it's worse.
It is bad. Anyway, so like I can understand like why he's upset because a lot of people underestimate how bad migraines are. If you've
Mhm.
never experienced them, you won't know. But and like you want your significant other there with you when you're going through something like losing a family member, especially like it's your grandmother. But like if she can't afford it, she can't afford it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what do you want from her? To
I mean,
to
even if she could afford the plane tickets, she didn't get the time off of
It's
work
yeah.
either. So
mm,
like, I mean, if I bought the plane tickets and they didn't want to give me the time off of work, I probably would have just taken the ride up and fucking, still
And
gone. But
when yeah.
she couldn't afford the tickets.
yeah.
Um, so him being like, and it's like, oh, but it's like you could take a sick day, and it's like, B row. The the difference between taking a sick day and buying plane tickets is either way you're losing money. Sorry about
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Like if she has sick time, then she's cool. But like, I feel like majority of places don't have sick time unless you like in your career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out
But
PTO.
hmm anyway, he complained to her how shitty it was. Okay, I said that. And the girl sarcastically said, "Wow, such a tragedy."
Mm.
As like judgment towards me and sarcastic tones about me. He also he talked bits about our sex life to her.
Stop.
Uh
Mm.
Stop. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Stop.
Mm,
Stop.
mm-mm. Hell no.
They would need all of the US military to stop me from beating a nigga's ass. It's bad enough you telling this motherfucker all our little problems. Our sex life, nigga?
Yeah.
mhm.
But wait till you hear the next part. Just wait.
Oh god, I don't want to, bro. I don't
And bro.
want to.
He Let me see. She puts in parentheses, it's like more bragging about what he does to me, and she was low key teasing him about sexual stuff that she does. I noticed hints of her flirting with him, but luckily he didn't return the same energy, and his responses were civil and friendly. She is overall being too friendly and insinuating that she will always be there for him.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-mm.
but what bothered me is the fact that he's ranting, talking negative things about me to this female coworker who I don't even know. And he doesn't even defend me when she is talking shit about me. He allows this girl I don't know to talk shit about me while he's venting to her about his frustration about me. Um I feel so hurt, as if my trust within our relationship has been broken. I know it's my fault for snooping when I shouldn't have, but I felt like since he gave me his password, I didn't think he'd have anything to hide. But why is their message thread muted?
Muted.
Yeah, nah. Never liked the muted message thread. The only one I have is from my college group chat because them bitches talk too much.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm
Like,
snitching.
Oh,
I'm
listen,
I'm
I
snitching.
don't, it's whatever. I'm pretty sure a good majority of them have it muted because it's like 20 people in that group chat.
yeah. I
So
was about
that's
to
the
say
only reason I would mute something like that.
I can't do a
I'm
group
not
chat
mine.
muting,
more than 5
uh,
people. That's just
bro,
my social battery runs out.
bro, who you telling?
That's too
But
many
nah, to
personalities.
have a thread with someone that is, first of all,
It's a one-on-one conversation that's muted.
yes,
That's
and
weird.
it's muted. That's weird as fuck. It's sus.
The only one I have muted is with me and all the Sephora girlies, but that's because there's 12 bitches in there.
Yeah.
See,
If
that
it was like
makes
a work group
sense,
chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have that
right?
muted, or better, like it's like that annoying coworker's always hitting you up for bullshit, and you just have them muted because you just can't stand them. Understandable, but that's not what this is. Y'all talk regular degla.
Mhm.
Why you have this muted, sir?
Mhm.
Yeah, talking about me, all of our business, our sex life, like
And like
the fuck. You
like
gonna tell
as
her my social security number next? Like, what's going on here?
as a dude that has like a lot of female friends, like you have to tread lightly when it comes to stuff like that, because like me telling my bros our sex life is very different than me telling like my female friends, right?
Yeah,
And like there's certain things that you just don't discuss with your like, even if like, it's not like no flirtation tip, it's no nothing, it's just there's just certain things you just don't discuss with your female friends, or like with certain female friends, right? Like I
mhm,
know for a fact that like if I were to tell the two of you something about like our bedroom, Tara wouldn't care, right? Because like she trusts y'all, she knows, ain't no while. But if I were to say something to like someone else, she would have been like, "Nigga, you got me fucked up."
yep.
And there's one person I'm thinking of in particular, and yeah, she would have been like, "Nigga, you got me fucked up." um, like, bro, and I think that's the issue with like a lot of dudes. Like, I feel like a lot of dudes when they have a female friend, and like they're on like the friendship tip, they forget like this is still a woman. Like there's still like clear like boundaries that need to be set.
Yeah, nah. So we're like towards the end of her post. She does have an update, and then we get her boyfriend's side of the story in
I
like a
can't wait to
second
hear his
Yes,
side. I
right.
cannot wait.
because she actually like did a second update, and she's like, here is his side of it, and then links it to his comment.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So she ends it by saying, I understand the need to vent outside of your relationship, but I thought
Valid.
there would be some sort of consideration among who you vent to. I
Yes.
I'm refrained from talking ill about him. And I have refrained from talking ill about him to my best friend of 20 years when I'm upset because I know my boyfriend and I will work through it, but this is a coworker
Mhm.
and one that I've never met or know. and someone of the opposite gender, and the fact that the same consideration for me that I have for him hasn't been reciprocated really hurts. Um, please share with me your thoughts. I could use some logical sense to get me out of this emotional rut. I also have BPD, so I'm also conscious that I may be blowing this way out of proportion.
I'm a
How
dumbass.
can I talk to his
What's
Bipolar
BPD?
bipolar
disorder.
disorder?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
So how can I face him about this? Uh, and I feel like a lot of the comments was just saying to leave his ass. I'm not gonna hold you. Because this is emotional cheating.
Yeah. Well, I'm
No, because the
because
reason why I say it's
she
not emotional cheating. Sorry to cut you off, Tina. The reason why I say it's not emotional
okay.
cheating is simply because like she tried to flirt with him
Mhm.
and he didn't flirt back. Like
Yeah.
I can see in his dumbass brain that he's like, oh, this is just someone that I'm cool with. She's a girl, so I'm venturing to her to get the female perspective. Um, and I don't really. I feel like emotional cheating is like flirting,
I'm
um,
I'm not gonna
long
hold you.
glances.
No, emotional cheating is when you go to them for your emotional needs. And I'm not
But
gonna hold you after reading his side of it, it was exactly that.
okay, well, based off
See, so
of
then we need his side then
yeah, because
because
based off of what
right
I'm
now it
reading,
yeah.
it don't sound like that. It really
Yeah.
sounds just like he's going
He's
to
venting to the wrong person.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, this would still be a betrayal of my trust in
Oh,
general
yeah.
because,
No, without a
like,
Yeah.
doubt.
why isn't it a female friend that I know of?
Mhm.
Why is it a total fucking stranger?
Yeah.
Um, there is one quick update that before getting into his side that she put in first before linking to his side of it. She said, I would like to add some further background info. My partner and I, um, has explained his reasons why he vented to her in the first place. We've had several communication issues during our relationship where we've both struggled to open up about what was bothering us. For his case, he said he really felt like he was could never really open up and be honest with me whenever something was bothering him because in the past it led to us arguing and me blowing up at him. He felt like he wasn't being heard or validated in his feelings during these heated arguments, which I would admit is my fault because I do have BPD and it tends to get in the way with the anger and being argumentative. I have shut him down on several occasions whenever he opened up about his feelings, and it is something that I will admit that I need to work on. I need to improve on my communication and listening to him more, to which we have both spoken about plenty of times.
Mhm.
And I admit that I contribute my faults to this situation. I feel hurt and betrayed that this wasn't kept within our relationship and that he has opened up to a very biased party who's clearly has feelings for him.
Mhm.
He said he is willing to work together for us to get past this. He also sent a message saying to end like that ended the friendship and he has blocked her. I also made it clear to him that he is welcome to vent, but with only trusted parties that the both of us know.
Yup.
And does not have malicious intent like his coworker clearly had. I We are also open to the idea of couples counseling and therapy. I guess time will tell how this goes. And then her second update is just a link to his comment saying his side of the story.
Mhm.
All right, before we get into his side of the story, so far it just sounds like he wanted to talk to her about this shit, but he was just scared to.
I
Right. Especially because of like she mentioned previous times she has like shut him down. So like if you're repeatedly getting shut down, there comes a time where like although it's wrong, you feel like you can't even go to your partner about talking with
Yeah.
anything because you're gonna get shut down again.
Yeah.
So
Because communication is so important in a
Yeah.
relationship. If
yeah.
you feel like if you're afraid to even say like, "Hey, I didn't like the fact that you did X, Y, and Z," because it's gonna turn into a screaming match, yeah, that's a problem.
Hmm.
The solution isn't go tell your coworker, but like
Right.
it is a problem.
I mean, I don't know. I understand that not wanting to do that, but like, I don't know how someone could be playfully telling you about what sexual stuff you'd like to do to them and be like, "Oh yeah, we're just friends."
I must have
Like
missed that part.
I
She playfully said, "Hey, I want you to stick your dick in my butt."
like she no, it was more like playfully like told him about stuff that she does in the bedroom and was just like, I'm always here for you."
Oh, okay. Okay. I was I mean,
Look,
I oh,
I don't I can't, no.
I mean they both mentioned things that they were like basically bragging about. It didn't seem like what either one of them, if from what I've read, that they wanted to do that to the other person.
I get where Soju's coming from though, right? Like
Yeah.
if
I feel like me as a woman, I'm not bringing that shit up about what I do
Yeah.
specifically in the
No.
bedroom
Mm-mm.
unless I'm trying to fuck you, bro.
especially like and not end off with I'm always here for
Yeah.
you, girl.
Yeah, like
Like cuz
you can't talk to me about your sex life and then I end that conversation with just know I'm always here for you.
cuz like I'm not going to lie, like when you get close with people, sometimes it just comes out. Like you just talk about your sex life and you don't like not necessarily you go on full on detail like, "Oh yeah, I flipped her over and I did this and I did it." Like, nah, but like stuff comes out, right?
Mm.
And like that just happens. This is part of like a friendship, whether it be of the opposite sex, same sex, whatever. The issue is like it's clear that Shorty's trying to flirt with you because you swerving her.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
Like the
clear
fact that she said that she wasn't that she it's like she's clearly flirting, but her boyfriend didn't return that energy. It's like, okay, so you had to curve her, bro.
Yeah.
and honestly, if I was the poster, I would think that like you're holding old girl in your back pocket just in case we break up.
Yep.
Like you're not feeling her right now because you're loyal, but like if we break up or we go through like a really, really, really bad fight, you gonna hit her lineup.
Mhm. That's actually what a lot of like comments are too. They're like he might not be cheating on you, but give him one good fight, he might.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm. Um So let me go ahead, and I love that the original poster did a throwaway account, and she said in the beginning of the post that she did a throwaway. I always like skip over that part because it's like, hey, sorry for my English, sorry for my formatting. This is a throwaway account, and then like the thingy starts.
Hmm.
Um, Homeboy did his actual account. He fears nothing. Like, this is not a throwaway. This is his actual
Bruh.
account.
Okay.
He's
Oh
he
god.
starts this off with saying, "I'm not sure would I find more horrifying the fact that you took the entirety of my reasoning and watered it down to that he feels like he isn't being heard or validated, or it's just become a habit to you." He's like, "To begin with, you have admitted that you don't validate my feelings, not that you feel like you don't validate your feelings. You have said that you don't." And I'm like,
Damn.
this man is angry.
He
Damn. I mean,
angry.
I would be too.
Oh
You
my
tell me you don't
god.
validate my feel like, bro, like fuck your feelings. I'm gonna be a little hot. I'm gonna
Oh
be a little hot.
my
I'm not gonna lie. I
god.
gotta stop covering my mouth.
Oh my god. Um, he's he said you couldn't, and sadly, the times that can be counted on one hand, maybe two, is being generous for the times that you have been for over our 4-year period together. How do you think
Goddamn.
I feel being down, um, what is it? I don't know what downtrodden. I don't
Yeah,
know what the fuck
downtrodden.
this word.
Downtrodden
I didn't know
essentially
what this
just
word
means
is.
like fuck. I can't define it now. Fuck me. It's pretty much like you're sad. Like you're like someone's like pushing you to be sad. Like someone's causing your sadness.
Mm.
It's like
He
severe
said,
sadness
okay.
and despair.
He he said, as for the muted conversations, I have three. The conversation that you have outlined, the text messages I send myself, which are reminders, and your family group chat.
Hold on.
Okay, but
Read that last part. I was looking at the chat
Yeah,
for like
run
2
that
seconds.
back.
Run that back for like a hot
Yeah.
second.
he said, as for the muted conversation, I have three muted conversations. The conversation that you have outlined here, a text conversation between myself, which I send myself for reminders, and your family group chat.
That's not
Okay,
the
but
same type
The
of
bro,
level,
bro,
Yeah.
sir. What is going on here?
you see, you had me in the first piece. Now you losing me because like if I go through my girl phone and I see she got her family group chat muted, she has a muted chat between herself, and then a muted chat between some nigga I don't know, yeah, I'm going to be like, that's strange and
Yeah.
peculiar.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
The
thought he did so with that. He thought he really ate.
he said the conversation that you have outlined in your family group chat, I have muted because I don't like receiving messages in the early hours of the morning. Motherfucker, what does that means she's texting you while you sleeping?
Booty call hours,
Like,
bro.
what the fuck are
That
you talking about?
Bro, first of all, if Shorty hitting you up at 2 a.m., dog, red flag. She thinking
Right.
about that. Like, there's only a handful of not even. There's only like maybe 2 or 3 women that like outside of my girlfriend who can call me, text me at them kind of hours, and it's not no weird shit. And it's not like they do it on the regular. It's just like if they were to do it, it would be like, oh, okay, something's probably going on. It's normal, right? But like on the habitual, nah,
Mhm.
dog, that's weird.
And bro, let me see. He said, as for my coworker messaging constantly, she has a host of her own problems and recently moved here, and she has nobody else.
I don't care.
Yeah, right. That's not your fucking issue, bro.
too bad, so sad.
With
She can make friends with a single person.
Look, even if that were the case, why is the majority like conversation topic her, bro? Like if she has her own fucking problems that you're helping her with, why are you most of the time talking about
Your
your
problems,
girlfriend?
yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, we talk about that in person, then we talk about me through text.
Mm.
right. Like what the fuck? Um with both we both find it helpful to talk to somebody outside of our circles. I try not to talk about my partner to my parents and my family as I don't want them seeing her in a negative light.
I
I
mean,
do talk to my family about my partner's positives. In my twisted mind, I'm trying to protect my partner from how my family will perceive her as I love her and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. Bro, you shouldn't be running to your
Sure about that?
parents about every motherfucking like argument you guys have.
yeah, but that's what he's saying though, right?
Like, yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm open to willing to and accept any and all criticism that maybe I should share the negative with my family, but that's my reasoning. Yes, I ranted about my grandmother's funeral, and these are the details that you chose to exclude from your post. I told you for years how important my grandmother is to me and how dysfunctional I fear I was going to be without her. Upon hearing her passing, you gave me one long hug and said that you're sorry. Three, you couldn't afford the tickets and get the time off of work. I understand that. From my point of view, however, apart from that long hug, I didn't receive any other emotional support that I can recall, which really sucked as I was virtually attempting to glue a smile on my face, and that's how bad I was.
Mm.
Um, before I arrive interstate and I'm healing with my family, the night prior to my grandmother's funeral, you decide that this is the perfect time to engage in an argument with me about leaving the house untidy. I pointed out that this
Mm.
wasn't an appropriate time, to which you eventually apologized for, but it was more of the effect of, I'm sorry, but I wanted to get my point across, to which I didn't feel a whole lot of empathy.
Yeah.
5, my flight was delayed, so I ended up arriving home at 1 in the morning. I opened the door and I see that you drew a sweet little drawing for me on the whiteboard. Um, I'm guessing they have a whiteboard when you first enter the house about things that need to be done that day or something.
Probably like a little
Um,
to-do list or grocery list,
so
whatever.
she drew him a welcome back picture on the whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
I walk into the bedroom and I turn on the lamp as I needed to unpack for work. And I recall the first thing you said to me was, "Baby, turn off the light." It's like I want to sleep. I have work in the morning.
Okay, that one I can kind of like forgive because like it's the middle of the night, not really paying attention to like you have to sleep. You're not thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my man just came back from his grandma's funeral. You're thinking like, this nigga need to turn this shit off. Trying to
Yeah,
sleep.
like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she was asleep saying this.
Yeah.
Um, and he's like, remember how I was very broken, and that's the first words I hear when I get home, not support and validation. And I'm like, bro, she's half dead, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not that lucky. I said I need to get ready for work. To which you reply, don't use the light, use the lamp. And he said, I am using the lamp. Yeah, like Shotty's not even awake.
Clearly.
Like all she sees is that a light is on and it's disturbing her sleep. And you just rolled over and go back to sleep. Motherfucker, she never woke up.
Right.
That bitch is asleep.
Don't remember that convo.
She probably don't remember that conversation. Uh 6, for context, my partner was working from home that day, and that started at 9 a.m. I had to get ready to work to leave at 5 a.m. No car, didn't get out of bed to help me unpack. What?
Okay, hold the fuck up. Because why does she need to help you unpack, sir?
It's also 1 in the morning. Why
That
am
too.
I
Like, the
waking
fuck?
my ass up and getting out of bed to help you unpack? You're
Yeah.
grown.
Yeah.
You
He's starting to
wildin'.
lose. See, he
You
does this.
wildin'.
He has me in the first half, then he loses me. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Wait, hold on.
Bro.
Whoa. We hitting bullshit town. We arrive into bullshit town. Well, okay, we're at bullshit town now. Okay. This is where we
Yeah,
live now.
and he's like, "How do you think I'm feeling?" Motherfucker, I would not expect my partner to get up out of bed to help me unpack at 1 in the morning.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Also,
What?
I wouldn't expect my partner to help me unpack.
In
Like,
general.
That's true. I
period. I'm
wouldn't.
a grown ass
Yeah.
man. I can unpack a suitcase. Like, would I appreciate the help? Fuck yeah. But
Yeah,
like, am I
absolutely.
like, so you gonna help a motherfucker out? He's gonna watch me.
Right.
I just took a long flight and I would like some assistance. Yeah, I know how to fold, but like, you do too.
Uh,
Got me all the way fucked up.
Actually, I don't know how to fold. You know damn well
Me
I don't
either.
know how to fold.
I
Get
don't
up
know how to.
out this bed.
Like I can kind of fold, but it's gonna be wrinkly in the bitch
I
when you
hate
unfold that
folding.
bitch.
I hate it. Mm-mm.
Nah, and he says, to my parents' credit, she did unpack the rest of my clothes and left them on the bed for me to put away. Bro, my my partner also left out shortly after that her grandmother was rushed to the hospital. She is fine, thank goodness. However, she told me I said I'll help cover the flight cost for her. Note that her grandmother lives overseas, so you can imagine the cost will be inflated higher than 250%. But I was willing to pay the price, and you can see the difference in the emotional. It's like in the emotional support. What?
Wait, I'm confused. So her grandmother was
So
sick, and
Yes,
he
her
yeah.
grand
offered.
his and he offered to
Hey.
pay for the plane tickets for her to go see her grandmother overseas.
So And if that costs more, right, than the 250%, my guy, if you really wanted her to go with you to your
Yeah,
grandmother's
Why just pay
funeral,
for
didn't
why
you
didn't you pay
pay?
for it
Because I
then?
just kind of assumed he couldn't afford it.
But
That's what I
he
assumed
can
too.
clearly.
But like, so let me get this. Okay,
Shit
okay.
is not mathing. The
All
math is
right.
not
So let me get this
mathing.
straight. Let me get this straight. You know your girlfriend cannot afford to go see her grandmother because she couldn't afford to go see your grandmother who lives in the States. So ain't no way she finna afford to go see her grandmother outside of the States, right?
Right.
You offer to do so because I'm assuming you probably are like you're in a better financial spot than your girlfriend. And you're like, "See, bitch, I love you more." No, nigga, you make
That's
more
Yeah.
money
wild
than
as
me.
fuck. Yeah.
No, I mean, if it was really that important for you, for your girlfriend to go with you to your grandmother's funeral,
Pay
you
for the
could have
ticket.
to pay for the ticket because she couldn't afford to go.
That's
She
it.
could have easily fought her job about taking the time off if they like if she had the plane tickets to go.
Solution solved. I mean, problem solved. Like,
Bro.
Dante just says mo
oh,
money equals mo
money.
love.
Bro, it must. It
Yeah.
must. Cause like cause
That's
you
insane.
know what's crazy? I didn't even bother asking like, oh well, why did he pay for the ticket? 'Cause I just assumed like, oh, there's no
I
way.
You don't
Cause
got
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah.
I
also assumed that he couldn't afford to do it.
cause like I know like knock on wood, if something were to happen to a relative of mine, I'm Jamaican. If something were to happen to a relative of mine and I had to go to Jamaica and I really wanted Tiara there, and she's like, babe, I just had that girls trip. My pocket's a little low. If I can afford it, I'm gonna just pay for her ticket because I want
Right.
her to be there. And like
Yeah.
either she can pay me back later. I'll just say fuck it, like it is what it is, like whatever, right? But for you to not even offer that, just be mad because Shorty can't. Like, well, he claims like he understood, right? So if you
Mhm.
understood, why are you still bringing it up?
Yeah. No, I mean because he's still fucking mad about it. Like,
That means you didn't really
bro,
understand, though. You just know like it's
like
crazy to be pissed off about that.
like I can't I don't understand being like I would have paid for her to go overseas to see her grandmother, but she can't come to my grandmother's funeral.
Right. Like,
Then you could have paid for her to go to your grandmother's funeral.
Because
What are we talking
my next
about?
question is,
um,
if you didn't pay to go for her to go see her grandmother, would she have gone? Because
Bro, like,
if you didn't pay for it and she wasn't gonna go, she was just gonna be like another layer of sad because she can't tell her grandma goodbye. Then
mhm.
I'm really looking at you like, what are you complaining about? Because I thought he was upset because she randomly found money to go see her grandma, which also makes sense to me, right? Like, not for nothing, not for nothing. Yes, support your significant other, but like, it's your family. I'm gonna go into debt to see my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yes.
completely different when it's like, yeah, babe, listen, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. I couldn't get time off work, da 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 da. Da. But if it's my grandma, yeah, I'm gonna show up. Like, I'm gonna go to like extra mile, bro.
oh man.
Don't worry about the plane tickets, Daddy Warbucks KJ. Dante, I'm about to time you out, dog, just off of principle. What the fuck is you talking
I
about?
was trying so hard not to laugh. I read Daddy Warbucks KJ and I instantly started laughing.
Well, bro. No, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
if
God.
it were like that deep where I felt like I needed my girlfriend there with me, I would offer to pay. Or at least offer to pay like let's say she can only let's say the tickets are like $400. Like, all right, I'll go half. You go the other half, and you just pay me back whenever you
Mhm.
can. Whatever. But like you mad because Shorty broke can't afford to go see your dead granny. Her granny keel over and dead, and she's still broke. So you offer to pay, and she's like, "Oh, thanks." And you're mad. What is
I
wrong
mean,
with you?
like, bro. Anyway, so he goes on to the next part. So yes, when my coworker was being sarcastic about it, I was appreciative because that was the first attempt outside of my family unit that anybody had tried to cheer me up. Bitch, that bitch is talking shit about your girl.
And she's only trying to
And
cheer you up because she's trying to fuck.
that, first of all, if anybody's talking shit on my man, I'm fighting him.
Yeah, period.
What?
Period.
So this bitch is talking shit on your girl, and you're like, I appreciate it, bitch.
Nah.
Bitch. Anyway, and he said, as for the talk about our sex life, I have a course. I told you I wasn't bragging about it. I it was more of a shield to constantly reminding her that nothing was going to happen, which
That's a very weird way to remind
yeah,
someone.
right. Yeah, right.
I get it. Stupid, but I get it. This is a really
To
stupid man.
to which she realized and cut down on that sort of talk, which I'm highly thankful for.
But okay,
Um
hold on. Stop. Stop. I just realized something. If you feel like you gotta brag about how amazing your girl's coochie is to your quote unquote friend, maybe you shouldn't be friends with this bitch.
mhm.
Like if I feel like I gotta constantly say like, yo, Tara Coochie's A1, because like if I don't, you're gonna flirt with me. Maybe I shouldn't talk to you.
Right.
Maybe
So
we
he
shouldn't have
fully
maybe we shouldn't have regular conversations all the time. Maybe it should just be like a high and by situation. And then when people are like, oh, what happened between you and Cindy? That bitch is weird. She said she wanted to suck the skin off my dick. Bitch, I have someone for that. I don't need you.
I had water in my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not really.
All right.
This oh, suck the skin off my dick. And I said, ma'am, I have one at
I
home.
have one at home. And for all I know, you could be talking that shit.
Smash and compare, kid.
Smash
Kid.
and compare is
Kid.
crazy.
How you come in here like that? Just straight off like
Kid,
wildin'.
I'm
kid.
not gonna hold you. I had to time Kid out of my stream yesterday because I needed the box for my stream.
I'm gonna start having like exclamation point box and have added something like you are in the box. Just so you know you in the box. Kid getting canceled, lol. Bro, kid out here wilding, dog. But no, but like on some real, bro. On some real. If you feel like you have to constantly talk about your sex life so this ditzy bitch can understand that you not finna fuck her, maybe y'all shouldn't talk every fucking day. Maybe you should stop
Hell
telling her about
no.
all y'all beef and drama with your partner. Like that doesn't make it.
Bro, him saying this also means that he recognized that she was flirting with him.
Makes it crazier.
Like, so that means he recognized that she was flirting with him, and instead of like being like, "Hey, we're not doing that," he was like, it's like, sure, your game's great, but you know whose game's crazier? My girls. Like, just swerve the bitch, bro. Like,
Like,
what are we
listen,
talking
my
about?
girlfriend got a fucking spin cycle in her coochie. You got a spin cycle in
Been
yours?
sick
Didn't think so.
crazy.
Like, bro, oh my god. One time she twisted so hard she took my dick clean off. Like it's crazy.
Bro.
Fucking
No.
he's like, my partner has also failed to mention that she is extroverted and I am introverted. So I am not the best person. I am not the best person when considering who is suitable, who is suitable to vent to and who isn't.
Stop. No,
My
no, no,
That's
no,
not an
no,
introvert thing. That
no,
just means you
no,
stupid, fam.
no, no.
Hella
Because as
stupid.
someone who's introverted dating a very extroverted person, no. Just no. You're not being introverted doesn't mean you're socially ignorant, bro. Like
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
introverted just means like either you're super shy, you like to keep to yourself, you're not comfortable in big crowds. It means a myriad of things. It does not mean you're socially inept, okay? And like I also want to point out that you yourself admitted that this bitch kept trying to flirt with your dumb ass. That you had to brag about how amazing your girl Coochie was, so she would leave you the fuck alone.
Mhm.
But now all of a
Like,
sudden, but I didn't know any better. So you had the master plan to talk about your girl Coo to stop the flirting, but you didn't have the master plan that you shouldn't talk to this.
Bro, the chat is crazy today.
Hellcat coochie.
Yeah,
Spin
Hellcat
cycle is
coochie.
crazy.
yeah.
What if
Hell,
she hits you with that? Nah, I got a turbo.
I'm trying to
Turbo
feel. I'm
with
trying to see
0 to
what that feel like.
65, bro.
turbo
0 to 65. Actually, never
with
mind. I'm cool. I'm cool. That sound like Dick
Crazy.
gone. That sound like
Yep.
she destroyed Dick in the
Clean
worst way
off.
possible. Like
Clean
that.
off.
That sound like forget clean off. It just she turned that shit into dust. She grind
that
that
Yep.
bitch up into powder, bro. Season her chicken with it,
Mm-mm.
oh
Mm-mm.
my
That
god.
sound like she destroyed Dick. Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Girl,
it was about to say
destroying hella Dick.
it's not just destroying. That dick is just merely a concept now, bro. That
It's
shit
Bro,
was never real.
obliterated.
Like
you
it's
you try to
gone.
fuck a bad bitch and now you're a eunuch. That is a crazy thing to say. Crazy. Hey, bro,
Da-
what
I
Dante
happened?
feel
said
like I'm getting left out here.
Hellcat coochie, bro.
And
What kind of cool y'all
I
getting? I'm
don't know,
feeling like I'm
Rainy.
getting left out.
0 to 65 and
Raina,
point four.
Raina, you do not want
You
0 to
don't want that.
65, bro. Bro,
Mm.
bro, your dick gone. Okay. You
He
only do that just because you're like, you know what, fuck it. I ain't finna use this bitch anymore anyway. So fuck it.
that coochie is about to leave tire marks on the bed.
Bro, you got skid
No.
marks on your pelvic bone, bro.
No. Best half second of my life.
Bro, you don't even bust a
That's the
nut.
only half second you gonna get, bro.
Bro, bro.
All that massaging.
Quasar coochie.
It was
Kid,
faster than the speed of light.
kid.
All this talk about speed. What about the brakes? The brakes,
There
please.
are no brakes.
Let me tell you
There are
something.
no brakes. The
Let me tell you
brakes are
something.
No
death.
brakes on the there
If
are
I
they
open
are
shorty
gone.
legs and I see smoke coming from the coo, close said legs. I ain't that brave, shorty. I ain't that brave.
Oh my gosh.
I like my coo unsmoked.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
We sure
But
are. We
We
are
sure are,
sure.
Raina.
but
And
but she was, that shit was sitting in the smoker for like 12 hours. She was ready to go.
he is
Nah,
ready, bro.
nah, dog, nah. Nah. Put it back. Throw it back.
Put it back.
Put it back. Put it back.
Choo choo goes crazy.
Train
Train coochie makes
coochie.
me feel like you the last man in like a gangbang. And like everybody done fucked and you was the last one. You know, actually this is a serious question, right? If you in a gangbang, right? Like it's like I'm gonna say 7+ dudes and one shorty, right? And you bust first.
Mhm.
Do you just sit there? You feel me? Do you just stand there and just be like, all right, well, y'all have fun.
Wait for your turn.
Like, do you wait until they come back up? Like, what do you do? Because if you bust first, right? Depending on like, and I don't mean bust, I mean like bust. You feel me? Like you bust first, like, do you just get up and leave? Is that rude?
I'm
What's the
I'm actually
gangbang etiquette?
I mean,
so if you're the first one
no,
in, you kindly ask her for your punch card and you punch out.
bro.
In the coup, right? Like you just, boop, boop, you know.
I I done punched out. I'm off the clock. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See
I
you
feel like
Uh,
you
tomorrow.
would have to leave. Like you're done. What the
right.
fuck are you here
I
But
for
like,
know.
anymore?
but that's my
Try to
thing
get your
though.
shit back. Like
Cause
you
like,
feel me?
what if like someone gets offended? Like my dumb ass. This is why I could never do no goddamn gangbang. Cause I'm gonna be like, I don't want anyone to be offended. What if Shorty like wanted to have a convo after? You know, like
Crazy.
I'm gonna feel bad. She'll hit me up like,
Oh,
hey, so
Shotty's
you
busy.
just
Shotty's
nut and leave.
busy.
Yeah, she gonna hit me up a few hours later, but she gonna be like, oh, you just bust and then leave? Like that's kind of rude. I'm like, I was the first one to bust. We was in that bitch for 45 minutes. What you want from me? I got things to
45
do.
45 minutes. Nah, at this point, y'all putting on a show. That's not no
Cause
train.
I feel like you gotta put on your best performance because like if you bust way too early, you know everyone's fucking roasting you, dog. Like, hey, remember that nigga that busted 2 minutes? That
God.
lame nigga. Like, so you gotta hit him with the 45. You feel me? If you're normally a 15, 20, you gotta double it. You gotta double it. Now,
Please.
unless you're like Nico and her man, right? Like, no. Better yet, I don't.
Nico, Nico always catching strays.
Bro, they could never be invited to no goddamn orgy or gangbang, bro. Niggas gonna be like, hey, it's been 3 hours. We wanna go home. No. Like, bro, unlock the door. I'm scared. Okay.
Just holding everyone hostage.
Bro, I'm sore. My balls look like 2 prunes. I wanna go
Oh,
home.
Oh.
two
It smell
brooms.
like Bussy in here. I don't even know if it's sun outside. Is it cold? Is it warm? I'm dehydrated. I'm
The
hungry.
seasons have the seasons have
Bro.
passed.
I don't know
Please,
how long we've been
I
in
need
here,
I
bro.
need to call my family.
Please. Like, y'all not done yet? This is the worst orgy I've ever been to.
It's been nearly 3 years. Oh,
Bro,
hold
motherfuckers
on.
gonna be like, from moving forward, all the sex parties will have a strict 3-hour limit. If you didn't bust in 3 hours, that's your problem.
Oh man. Okay, let me just finish up his post because I'm sick of him. Um,
I forgot about this nigga, bro.
bro. And he's like, my partner has also failed to mention in my past efforts to address my feelings to her. I have been accused of the following: invalidating her feelings and not being considerate of her, ironic, triggering her past traumas, gaslighting, despite I'm not saying she's wrong, I'm simply trying to reflect how I feel. But no, it's watered down to I shut him down a few times and then altered to several times. Bro,
Wait, what?
she so she said herself in the post that when he has
I had
tried
to BRB
addressing.
real quick.
Okay,
Okay.
she said in the post herself that like when he has tried coming to her, she is at fault because she gets angry and argumentative and she needs to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to reiterate this and just giving the nitty gritty of like what those arguments are is like, bro, she already said that she isn't the best. She already said that she shouldn't be doing you like that. Like, what's the point of bringing this back up?
Yeah, like, honestly, he's making it because, like, her second update post, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it made it sound like he just needed some emotional support, and
Yes.
he went to the first person who offered that, right?
Yeah.
Still wouldn't call it emotional cheating, because I feel like emotional cheating, there needs to be some kind of like romantic slash like sexual desire attached to it. It
No,
seemed
no,
that's
that's
just
not what emotional cheating is, though.
based off of like my personal definition of it, if that makes any sense. Like,
Because
I
like
don't know what like the real
I'm
official. Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
look that
sure
bitch up.
that the actual thing is just seeking emotional support outside of your relationship. But
Because
like,
that could be like you talking to a friend though. You know what I'm saying? Like an
I mean,
actual.
yeah, but somebody, but would you talk to your friend on a daily basis about your struggles? On a
It,
daily basis, and you're
it
telling her about problems in your relationship that you haven't told your partner
Now
about.
that part I think he's just dumb for. Like I don't necessarily think that's a because remember you got to remember too that like he said he was afraid to say anything to her 'cause if he would say something she would blow up on him. So oh wait, I'm tripping. I forgot that I'm thingamabobber. Um
Hey,
I'll look at that later. Um
Tina said she just might take a hot minute to come back.
okay. Um but yeah, so fuck, I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, so like if he's afraid to come to her for anything like, oh, I feel this way, that way, whatever, I can understand why like he went to someone else and but like to vent out his problem before he went to her. Because maybe he's like, "Oh, hey, do you think like how do you think I should go about telling her X, Y, and Z?" Right? The part that like I'm just like,
Mm.
dude, you are also part of the problem is the fact that like one, you knew Shorty was trying to flirt with you and you still
Yeah.
continued to talk to her. And to
So
make
I
matters worse, you muted the chat.
yeah, because you knew she was gonna be mad. Bro, people need to talk to their significant others. No facts though. Like that's the whole point of this. So
Yes.
I googled what the actual definition, what emotional cheating is. It says where a partner shares emotional intimacy and connection with someone other than their partner, and this connection crosses a line from a regular platonic relationship and it causes a breach of trust with your primary relationship.
Hmm.
Damn, bro, I've been emotionally
My
cheating with
cat
my
is
cat.
crazy.
First of all, you don't even fuck with Milo. I don't want to hear it.
That's crazy.
Like,
So okay, so I still feel like with this example, I still don't feel like it's emotional cheating. And just to move on, we can just agree to disagree. What I will say though, the way how he went about this is completely wrong. Um, I like if he felt like he couldn't say anything to her, and I don't know if he said this in his post, he felt like he couldn't say anything to her. He should have brought that up to her, like, "Hey,
yeah.
I don't even feel comfortable coming to you about like my feelings because I feel like every time I say something, you blow up on me."
I mean,
Um, and I get
uh,
it. Like I get like having that fear, but
mhm.
like you said, like it's weird because it's three things, right? It's three things. You knew she was flirting with you, and you actively tried to stop it. You're telling her, you're telling her things that you haven't told your girl in terms of like problems that you have with her.
Mhm.
Problem number 3 is Shorty is, like, making fun of your girl and you're entertaining it. Now it's
Yeah.
like, it's different if she's like, "Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry she's doing that to you," like, that's she's fucked up for doing that. Okay, whatever. But if she's like, "Wow, what a lame-o," bro, that's still your girl, dog.
Yeah. No facts. The some of the comments are funny as fuck. So the first comment to him was like, "That's a whole lot of words for I emotionally cheated, but instead of being a big boy and breaking up with her, I found somebody else."
Yeah.
Um, other people are going in on him about why she gotta unpack your shit at 1 in the morning.
That's
Oh,
weird. I
that
forgot about that. That
Uh,
That expectation is weird energy, bro. My mother, I would never expect to be like, "Hey, just came in. It's about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I ain't unpacking this motherfucker. Get to unpacking." Like, let alone like my partner. Like, bro, like you're weird.
Someone else also said that homeboy talks about how he doesn't feel loved and appreciated by his girl, and then somebody's like, "She drew a whole welcome back picture for you, knowing that she wasn't gonna be awake when you got home. So that way she still somewhat greeted you when you got home, and the first thing you do is expect her to unpack your fucking suitcase."
And like here's another thing. Here's another thing, right? At first, I kinda was like, "Oh, I understand his anger," right? Like, if I just lost someone and all my girlfriend did was give me a hug and a pat on the back, I'm gonna be a little hot, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I high key feel like he was expecting, like, some grand gesture, and she was just, like,
Mhm.
giving him space to grieve.
Yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like it was. And if you need more than like a hug and space to grieve,
Articu
tell her that.
art People, let me tell you something. Like, so many people have this weirdo, like, oh, my partner, significant other is supposed to just read my mind and know what I want. Because if they really knew me, they would know what I want. Let me tell you something. I like when my girlfriend loses family members and shit, I don't know what to do. And
Right.
I've known her for
Right.
over a decade. I don't know what to do. I ask like, "Hey, what do you want from me? What do you need? You tell me what you need. You in the driver's seat." Because I don't know. I know like certain things I should look out for. I know there's like
Mhm.
when like if she does X, I do Y, right? But like I still don't know, like, exactly what to do. I'm over here freestyling, like, "Hey,
Mhm.
does this help? No? Okay, I'm gonna keep trying." Like, and, uh, like, this makes me so upset. Like, if you have like, communication is so detrimental to a relationship, and I
Yeah.
understand he was scared to talk, blah, 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 but if you're grieving and you feel like your partner isn't giving you the tools and the resources to help you grieve, guess what? That's when you say, hey, can you hold me? Can you like do something other than pat a nigga's back?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
And bro, I'm sorry. Dante's killing
The
me.
tools?
He said coworker. She really looked like a horse for real. Him, yeah, but she throw it back though.
Dante,
And then hit the it's like coworker, me
Me
too.
too.
Dante, Dante,
Boy.
bro.
Oh my
Dante said,
god.
"My boy has an if else in his head for his interactions with his girl." Bro, I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, like,
it sounds like he has a perceived notion of their relationship and he's just like stuck with it. Like
yeah,
Mhm.
break up.
yeah.
Like
Honestly, yeah,
she said that she wants to go to therapy. I feel like he already has resentment towards her breakup
yeah.
because he is obviously very hurt by her not coming to his grandmother's funeral.
I feel like it's
Um,
also like it's everything, right? Because the first thing that he mentioned was the fact that like she invalidated his feelings a lot, and I don't know, was it last week, 2 weeks ago, when I said like as a man, like it takes a lot for us to open up. So I can understand like he feels like he opened up, and then she's just like, "Bitch, I'm not trying to hit into that." You know what I'm saying? And
mhm.
then like the whole grandma thing just made it worse. But if she's like, "You know what? Yeah, I realize I've been fucking up. I want to go to therapy," and you're like, "Nah, it's still fuck you, bro. Just break up. Just break up."
Right. Like I just cuz I'm sorry about it. He's listing a whole lot of excuses to be like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I looked at the chat for two
I know,
seconds.
stop. I feel like I need to stop reading what Dante's saying because
Don
this his Dante's wilding.
Dante said, "What you mean? December is BBW season." Tina, fight that man.
Imma have to, cause I don't know what the fuck he talking about, bro. Like, dead ass.
Oh my god. Dante said, "Element FAO, I'm sorry." You not sorry.
Nah, you can't
Oh,
come back from that, bro.
Oh
um,
What
boy.
the
it's also the fact of him being obviously upset about her not coming to his grandmother's funeral. And then in the same breath said that he would pay for the plane tickets for her to go overseas so she could see her grandmother in the hospital. And this happened a week after he got back from the funeral. So you have overseas money, but you don't have plane ticket money for when I need you?
Mhm.
Because I'm sorry about it. If she can't afford the plane tickets, that is a valid reason not to go. How
Yes.
we gonna get there? I can't afford it. Like,
Yes.
Mm.
what the fuck?
And like I don't know what kind of job she has. I don't know if like it's like a career job or if it's like a job that she needs to enter her career. I don't know, right? Cuz like I know quite a few people who are in like shitty jobs now because they need to be in order to go into like what they really want to do, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And if Shorty didn't get the day off, she didn't get the day off, right? Like, also, I hate that some bosses are like, well, listen, I'm so sorry that your loved one died, but these shelves aren't gonna stock themselves, you know.
Bro, that happens that happened in a pharmacy of mine when I was, like, not that I worked at, but it was when I was, like, interning.
Hmm.
So I was still, like, a college student, and one of the girls was telling me how she was looking for a new job, like, to not work at that pharmacy when I graduated, and I was like, "Erica, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "My father is in hospice. He
Mm.
died, like, a couple of weeks ago." Like, it was very recent. Like, she was like, "He died 2 weeks ago." And I'm like, "Oh my god, Erica, I'm so sorry." But I was surprised that she was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had died very recently. And she's like, wanna know how many days they gave me off of work?"
None.
I think it was a maximum of, like, 3 days.
That's fucking crazy.
These companies don't care about y'all.
Mm. They sure fucking don't. Like, she's like, "I had been struggling for months with him in hospice. They didn't give me any time off to, like, even go see him, and then he up and passed away while I was at work, and they gave me 3 days to, like, get myself together and bury my father." And she's like, "And I'm still up in this bitch." And I'm like, "Erica, why the" she's like, "'Cause I got 3 kids." Fuck you me like, she's like, "As much as I wanna take the time off, I need to be here."
That's
But she's
fair.
like, "Don't work here, though." She's like, "I'm looking to leave." And honestly, she was not fucking wrong, like, don't she was in the situation that she was in, and she could be like, she had every right to be fucking mad.
Yeah.
These people don't give a fuck about you.
Facts, Rena. Facts,
Not at all.
bro.
But I also don't know if they would have given her the time anyway. Like, I feel like they're more lenient and if it's your family member. It's like, "Hey, I need to take time off because my boyfriend's grandmother died and I need to be there for him, like, emotionally." They'll be like, "Okay, let me know when your grandma dies." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Hit me up when your granny die, cause like I said before, these shelves ain't gonna stock themselves. I don't give a fuck about your boyfriend, granny. Does your boyfriend work here? No, then fuck him.
Mm, right.
Give him my
I
condolences though.
like right. It's like, "May she rest in peace," but you ain't going nowhere to respect that. Like, fucking
Like, bro, like,
look, that's why I said if she at least had the plane tickets, she could fight with them about not coming in.
yeah,
Because the way that, like, if I had the plane tickets and I was gonna go, and it's like, we didn't approve your time off. It's like, yeah, PTO stands for prepare the others. I'm not gonna be here, baby.
huh? Oh god, but nah, man. Like this whole thing is so stupid, bro. Like, it would
I
have been
mean,
so much. It would have been if like he was oblivious to her flirting. I would have been like, you know what? He's just a dumbass, right? It happens to the best of us. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad at picking up on unless it's like clear like flirtation. I'm bad at picking it up because like I don't normally get flirted with because in a whole last. I mean, I get flirted with my girlfriend, but like I don't get flirted with outside of that because I'm in a whole last relationship and like also I've been told I have like mean nigga face. Oop, didn't mean to hit the mic.
Mean nigga face is crazy.
You,
That's the
yo,
men version of resting bitch
yeah,
face.
bro. I got mean nigga face, bro. You know how many times, like especially in college, so many people be like, "Hey, I saw you walking through campus. And you looked really mad. Just want to make sure you're okay." I'm like, "Oh no, that's just how my
Um,
face is. I can't do nothing
Story
about
of
it."
my life.
Yeah,
I feel
bro.
you.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
I've had like I used to be an RA back in college. I had residents come to me and be like, "Hey, I wanted to come talk to you about something, but you looked really pissed earlier, so I just left you alone." I'm like, "Oh no, I was just thinking about my test. Like I was just studying in my head real quick." Um, but yeah, I'm not mad. I promise. At least not at you, my professor,
well,
maybe.
bro, that's
Mhm.
crazy. I would like to read one HBCU confession
Oh
to end off the
God,
thingy. You
which
know,
one is this gonna be?
Jesus
I
Christ.
on
There's so many crazy ones,
I feel like we only share the crazy ones.
bro.
Uh,
Welcome in,
uh,
Nico. You missed the
mm,
stray.
yeah, Nico, you're catching strays. I hope you know that. You stay catching strays. Um,
Brony.
so this HBCU confession says so many girls don't give head
Oh
because
God,
they say they hate the taste of cum. Busted
no.
one out this morning and
Soju,
I decided to
no.
taste a little that was on my finger. It really ain't that bad. It's kind of pleasant even. You hoes need to stop exaggerating.
Not you, hoes.
But listen, my man took one for the team. He took one for the team. And he said it wasn't that bad. So, like he said,
Nah,
you hoes exaggerating.
nah, hit me up when we leave the bar. Your ass is sloppy drunk and that shit tastes like battery acid and it done took the hair off my eyebrows, okay? Like
Please, no.
Hey, y'all think it's not a two-way street, motherfucker? Y'all think y'all taste like honey and lemonade after y'all done had nothing but what's them shits called that y'all be drinking at brunch? What's some things called? Mimosas.
Mimosa.
Mimosa?
Mimosas and martinis whole goddamn night. Yeah, no. There might have been fruit in your cup, but your pussy tastes just like straight liquor. Okay, straight battery acid. But
That
we but
shit
we
done.
still we still be down there. Just you know, cause we gotta. We
You
gotta.
don't
Nah,
have to.
I was about to,
You
bro.
don't have to.
Look, I mean,
Tina,
even
hold on, stop. Tina,
You don't have to. If you want to stop, stop.
Tina,
It's
that is not what you meant, dog.
what?
Nah, cause I thought you was insinuating that like when y'all drunk, y'all just want straight dick. Cause that's what a lot of y'all do want. Y'all just want straight dick.
Uh-huh.
Cause a lot y'all turn into demons. Y'all turn into like legitimate sex monsters, or you
I'm
get a little lick,
screaming.
two shots in you, y'all. Like
bro, I love seeing
ma'am,
those skits though. It'll always just be some
Bro.
man on the couch reading a book.
minding
Like
his
he's not
own
doing
business.
yeah. And it's like, "Oh, hey baby, how was girls night? Take off your
Dick.
clothes."
I want it on the plate.
And he's like, baby, you're drunk and you're wearing too many damn clothes." He's like, hold on, hold on. Like, he's like, let's just think about this for a minute. And she's like, motherfucker, you coming with me? And he's like, damn, when'd you get this strong?
You been going to the gym because you used to not be this strong. What happened?
Bro.
Y'all turn into the fucking Hulk when y'all get some licking and you want some dick. Golly.
It's always the craziest sounding bit. Like it's not his cute little girlfriend that went off to like brunch with the girls, neither no more. It's a fiend that comes back to the house, bro.
Straight
No,
crackhead, bro.
no, please read what Raina typed.
Last
Last
night she was the
she
man
cry,
cries.
cries.
Bro.
Fucking actually,
Bro.
that reminds me of the one other one that Tina posted. One other
Which
one. If
one?
I can find it. If I can find it. I gotta
While Soju
scroll.
looks for it, ladies, long story short, swallow. You know,
I'm
don't be a
screaming.
quitter.
Oh, here we go. My girl started using a strap on me, and I'm
Oh
starting to like
god.
it.
Oh god.
I think I'm ready for a longer
All
and
right,
thicker
y'all.
one.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We'll see you next week. I ain't doing this one. Nah, fuck out of here.
Longer and thicker goes crazy,
No,
bro.
he
He said longer
says
than her finger. Wait, whoa, hold
A
on.
longer and
longer and
thicker.
thicker one. But
How he say I'm ready
I
though?
don't know how to bring it up. Before you ask, I have no desire to be with a man. I just enjoy pleasing my girl.
Listen,
Sir, you are
listen.
getting all that pleasure. I don't know
I
how
was about to say, it's like, how is it pleasing her for you
maybe
asking for a bigger dick?
emotionally, like, I
I've
don't know, like
I've heard that like the male G spot is located where
in the
it's
booty hole.
located. And I've
Hmm.
heard that it probably feels A1. You probably playing patty cake with Jesus. You feel me? You bust a different kind of nut. You feel me? But like
So his booty
No.
hole ready. His booty hole ready,
No, I'm gonna tell you
KJ.
something.
He
I'm gonna tell
is
you
ready
something. I'm gonna
for
tell you
a
something.
longer and thicker
Thicker
I
is
strap,
what
bro.
sends me.
if
Thicker
I
is
come
what
into
sends
this
me.
bedroom and Shorty got a strap, I'm like, hey, you invited another bitch in? Are we having a threesome? What's going on? I'm confused because that ain't for me, right? That's not. That's not. That's
Yep.
not. We fucking a bitch together. Is that what we doing? Cause we gonna Eiffel
Nope.
Tower a bitch? Is this what's going
Shoot
on?
that
What?
ass up. Turn around and shoot that ass
Oh, I'm
up,
sorry. I didn't
bro.
know I was in prison. What
Toot
do you?
that ass.
Who the fuck you
Toot
talking
that ass
to?
up.
Who the who the fuck? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Who the fuck you talking to? You got a dick on, so you a man now, huh? All right, I'll
Yup.
beat that ass. You ain't taking care of your girl,
I
KJ? No, sir. No.
Nah, Nico said toot toot toot.
That's
Toot that ass.
no,
Mhm.
sir. No, sir. Shout out to
I
my
said.
my boy Haha Davis. That's
Nah.
beyond me.
But
That's
I
when you
said
close the
toot
door and just walk out the house, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna let her calm down because she got me fucked up.
guard. You keep calling the guard. I'm sitting here on hard. Fucking.
Nico said, "You looking like a Reese's Pieces, and I need a piece."
Bruh.
Prison. Forget the box, Nico. Prison.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yo, I
word.
want to remember. I need to remember what he said his name was because guard.
Oh, he's like, my name's Bernard.
Yeah, my name is Bernard.
My name Bernard. My dick on hard, and you gotta stop
Yep.
calling the guard or some shit like that.
It's like stop calling the guard. And I'm still on hard. My cat done left way wilding too hard. She said, "Bitch, I'm trying to sleep. I'm
Nah.
KJ. I'm not gonna hold you. I just now noticed the little like red shirt or whatever that's on your chair. That bitch scared the fuck out of me. I thought it was somebody wearing a red shirt in your background. I panicked.
It's a
I
towel.
got scared.
It's my towel. I took
I
a little
got
shower before
scared.
this. Um
Oh
no,
my
bro. I mean,
god.
listen, to the dudes that are into it, bro, shout out to you. You probably busting the fattest nuts, bro. But you know what it is for me, bro? You know what it is for me? There's just like no position that doesn't feel compromising to take that. Cuz if I'm on my back, my legs in the air, that feels weird. If I'm bent over, I'm bent over. That feels weird. You know, if I'm laying on my side, that feels weird. Like there's just no way. There's just no way to do it that doesn't feel compromising, you know?
I love that he started off by saying that he's starting to like it. So that means his girl suggested this and he was like, "Okay. Oh, if you're into it, I'm into it. You feel me?"
You
But
know
now
what it
he's into
You
it.
know what it was? He had himself a Megan. He had himself a baddie. He wasn't trying to fumble the bag. He was like, you know what? As long as she keep us on the DL, fuck it. Ain't nobody gonna know. I'll just buy the
Mhm.
pillow. It is what it is. I'll take one for the team. She's a bad bitch. KJ told me not to fumble bad bitches. I'm listening to him. Nah, dog. This is where you fumble. This is where you say, sir. I'm so sorry, but I don't think this is finna work out. Cause the only thing that's
Um,
the only thing that's coming out my ass is shit. That's it. I ain't putting a dick in my ass. Whether it be rubber or wheel, I ain't putting a dick in my ass. I draw the line on dicks in my butt.
Mhm.
see, you say that you fumbling. I say I ain't never heard of no damn fumble.
Hey, hey,
She Nico said she pickled the pickler.
No.
hey,
Toot
hey,
that ass.
hey, no, no. And the thing too is like you can never like get mad at your girl after that. Cause if you like, hey, you need to calm down. Like, who the fuck you talking to? Remember I had
That's
you. I
true.
remember I had you bent over the bed last night. Remember that? Use my bitch. Remember that?
Mhm.
What you gonna say? No, you're her bitch. Remember
Mhm.
that,
Remember how your toes curled? Yeah. Yeah.
bro,
'Cause I sure do.
bro, bro. There should be no reason. There should be no reason why your girl know what your booty look like getting clapped. That's just a different. That's just different. That's beyond me. That's beyond me. You know.
Look, unless you got a mirror on the ceiling. I don't fuck with those people though. I
Fuck with
can't fuck
what?
with all that.
Fuck with. Wait. You don't fuck with. Oh, you don't fuck with like mirrors on the
Mirrors,
ceiling.
yeah, mirrors on the ceiling. I don't fuck with all that.
I've never. I don't. I'll try it to see if I like it, but I like. I can't look at myself
Hmm.
while, because that just
That's how I
freaks me
feel.
out. Cause like I make a lot of faces, and if I look in the mirror, if I make eye contact with horny me, I'm gonna be ashamed. Like, sir, this is what we doing. This is who we become. Huh? Where's the decorum? Where's your couth? Huh?
Eagle said, "Nah, cause what if it fall?" That ass.
See, I didn't even think about all that. I'm just more so worried about like it's like some of the stuff I say right after we done. I never want to hear it again. Like I said what I said. That wasn't me. That
Right.
was someone else. Okay, we ain't finna talk about it. We ain't finna say that wasn't me. Okay, imagine like I say something wild and look myself in the eye. I'm immediately
Nah.
out. I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. Let's stop.
Yeah,
Let's
nah.
stop.
My
Mm-mm.
bad, y'all. My boyfriend got home. I'm like, you looking a little too good to have gone to work. Where the fuck you been? Wait, look at this man. Come here. Why you look good? Look.
Period.
Period, bro. I like how he came into the
Raina.
frame. Damn, Raina said, "Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
daddy.
Nah,
crazy. That's
Raina, you done.
crazy." Woot
Woo
woot.
woo. Bruh.
D-
You.
damn,
We ain't playing this
Not
game.
Beagle timing him out.
600 seconds.
That was me. That was me.
610 seconds is
Hey, that's
crazy.
my
That
job.
yo, hashtag free Raina, bro.
That's him. We about to be over anyway. He not gonna be back.
Bro, free my boy Raina. He ain't even do nothing for real.
Nah, because we ain't finna do is call my man daddy. Everybody going in the box. You going in
My
timeout for
man
real.
doing a 600-second bid for
I mean,
looking at some
that's
thickness.
that is my bad. I should have edited that a little, but
Can y'all let him out, please?
oh shit, I timed him out again.
Jesus Christ. All right.
I
Raina,
didn't. I didn't. I meant to untime him. There it is. I untimed him out.
Oh my God. Jesus. All right, Raina, welcome back, brother. I fought on your behalf.
But we unhinged and unfiltered. But not when it comes to my man. I'm feral. I got rabies. I'm biting you too.
Oh my god.
Raina said, I don't even remember what it's like on the outside. You got that man institutionalized. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said,
jeez.
you ain't doing all this.
Oh my god.
Oh man. All right, I fucked up. I'm sweating now.
Oh my God, y'all. All right. With that being said, we're gonna end the show right here. Major shout out to everyone who came through. We will be back next week on Soldier what day?
I have no idea.
All right, we'll be back sometime next week, and it'll be on Soju's channel. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We listen, y'all. When we started this, it was we were excited, but like we're really happy with the turnout. We're happy that everyone's like coming in and just interacting and fucking with us. So we just love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week. Mwah, free kiss to your forehead.
Peace out, yo.
Night.
Bye.